Well, welcome along to another episode. You join us in this Scania. Yeah, it's a bit small, isn't it? It's a rigid Scania as well, tipper. Manual gearbox. Why am I in this though? Have I done something to my lorry? Well, yeah, my lorry's unwell at the moment. It's got to go in for urgent medical care. So we'll find out later on today how it's getting on. And hopefully it's all good news. Probably won't surprise me if it's some injector seals or something like that, you know what I mean? But as you can see, we've got some, I don't know what they call it this time of year, but if it was in a few months' time it'd be a spring high tide. But I'm not sure what they call it at the end of this year. Chuck it down in the comments below if you know. But obviously the tides are a lot higher than what they normally are. And I think it's to do with the full moon as well and everything. So as you can see, the tides are coming in all the way then up to the bank, which is normally just marshland. So it's don't get to see it that often. I guess we haven't had that much rain, so it is to do with the tides more than anything. But these are floodplains. So it's yeah. So we've got to go up, collect a load from Bridgend, which is on the planer. That's something I've done before with a planer. So this is a bit of a new experience for me. I say we just let them know when we get up there. You know, we'll be the first time on the planer, and then we'll go from there. Like, I mean, you got to start off somewhere, innit? You know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, I've done tipper work before years ago. So I think it was a Scania I was driving then. Like, you know what I mean? They're not bad machines. Slightly less horsepower than what I'm used to. But, you know what I mean? It's going to add a little bit of a different day today. You know? It was, the original plan was to go up to this place just outside Hay on Wye. Where I would have gone down a really tight lane to get to these machines, and that would have been a nice experience. But I don't think I'll be going down there today somehow, just because how long it's going to take to how long it may take to do the truck. I can see it being off the road today and maybe the rest of the week. Depending on what it is. If worst case, that's easy, you know, that's a nice case scenario. You know, them getting it sorted, obviously parts and everything like that are an issue now. But I say it is one of these things, you know what I mean, they got to be maintained, and not everything, nothing in this world is bomb proof, as they say. So anyway, we got this, and it's a pretty much a nice easy day what's planned out with us. So we just got to go up there, see to the planer, probably take it up to the quarry, tip it off, and that'll probably be us done for today, unless they want us to go back down and get another load. So we will find out. So apparently it's lorries all up the top here. It's quite a busy cut through this road is. There's a lot of traffic on here. Right, let's speak to these boys and then we will crack on. Right, this is a bit on the manic side, so I'm going to pull up down by there and just reverse back now. I'm going to turn around and pull up down by there, behind the other boys, and go and have a chat with them men. And find out what the deal is here. Because I'm not sure myself. Let me get over here now, pull up behind these. We'll see the boys. When on that, I would have called in the garage, got myself a coffee. That's not folding in. You can see where it is in. Right, let's go and see the chaps. that's the first plane I done. So we've got to take this up to a farm now. Up near a Wenny, so we'll go back on here, turn left, and then we'll go up towards there, and then towards Ogmo, and then turn left up into this farm when I remember looking. But yeah, we done that. So I put the cam 360 up on the roof, so hopefully we got some good footage. If not, this turned out terrible and you haven't really got to see much. But yeah, we got to come back for another load anyway. Castle by Ogmore, look. Not what's left of it anyway. I love rails and everywhere. Right. Come on. Do that. I thought we were going to have that gear all the way up then. Didn't realise it was going to go even steeper. loaded. You've seen it from the cab view, and what we got to do is just pull forward every time. Just listen to the backsman. So try to get a bit of a different view from last time. Anyway, we're going to make our way up to the thingamajig, the quarry, but this will go in to be recycled then. So the first one, a farmer bought it probably for resurfacing his roads. This one then going up to the quarry where it'll be stored then ready for recycling then. So this is Monmouth. We just turned left of the lights now, so we've come up, spun around the roundabout, come back up, turn left of the lights because you can't turn right off the dual carriageway off the 449 or A40 as it is by there. And we're going to go up this hill then, which is a bit of a climb, a bit of a bend, and the road is deteriorating, let's put it that way. You'll see it now, the cracks on the edge. Definitely a thought for concern. See how it's a little bit, but it gets worse a little bit further up as well. Like, so, you know what I mean, when you're coming up here in an Arctic, it's a bit, see it? I mean, a lot heavier than an Arctic coming up here. Like, you don't do heavy haulage up here. They don't use this road. We got to go over towards Gloucester. But you can see, you know, if you're coming up here at 44 ton, how bad the road has gone, which desperately needs attention. Like, and it's a few patches of it, and another bit here now. See all the cracks on the road, like, and there. Well, to me, that's early warning signs that the road is deciding that it wants to go south. Coming around there a bit too fast, I think, but not to worry. It's the trouble when they come in downhill. They come around the corner, and if they're not used to the road, they'll come around a little bit too fast to what they need to be, and it's quite a busy road for trucks, this one. This is why I think the subsidence by you know, you see it all the way up, it is a cause for concern, because trucks are pushed as far over to the left as they can, because the other ones are over as far left on the other side because the road's just not wide enough. I thought I might have needed that gear. So we actually come, to get to this quarry, we go through parts of the Forest of Dean, which is a lovely part of the world. Just coming into the Forest of Dean now. starting to get hungry now. Luckily enough, I picked up sandwiches earlier on, so I'm gonna be right. Chicken triple. Kind of got done on that one. There was a meal deal on it, and yeah, Muggins Bear goes and gets a large Costa coffee, and it wasn't included in the meal deal. And I got a duo Starbar, which was also not included in the meal deal. So therefore, instead of being about £5 something, it was £8 something. So I feel like I got ripped off, to be honest with you. So this entrance, believe it or not, when you watch the intro into my video, it's actually coming into here. So just before the end of the video, you'll actually see that this part, then it's all in like an orange effect sort of colour. But yeah, it's actually this little section by here. So some of you which may have come in here before may have noticed that. But anyway, I'm gonna have to stop doing recording here now, and I'll go away on the bridge, and we'll catch you on the way back out. Last that's all tipped off. We almost didn't get it off there. Unfortunately, you know, the drama, I can't film. But apparently the stuff that we were bringing in was testing positive for something, because obviously it's been ripped up off a road. It's from really old material, so it's got some sort of chemical in there where they're not keen on having it, like. But we've had to tip it off so it can get treated now. So something like that anyway is past my pay grade, so something along the lines of that I pretty much got. But other than that, we have done the 2 loads today, so we've just got to make our way back now. So I got to get some diesel, because I didn't want to put diesel in because it may have put us overweight. I'm not sure the size of the tank, and obviously it's the first of driving it, so just get it up here, get it tipped off. We were 31,200 and something, so we're allowed to go up to 32 ton with this truck. So having a full tank of fuel wouldn't have taken us, but you know, I mean, I wasn't 100% on how much I can push it. Obviously, once you get used to the lorry, you know, then right, I can have a full tank. I've loaded up so much on the whatchamacallit, on the scales. I know then I can put fuel in. I know how much tolerance I play with, because you're used to the lorry. But as this is the first time driving it today, I was like, right, I know roughly how much I got in there. I thought I was just shy of 32 ton, but I didn't want to put fuel in there just because it might have taken me over. But it turned out I was on the lower half of 31 ton rather than the higher half, so we should have been alright, you know what I mean? But I didn't want to tempt fate. So we're going to make our way back down. I'm going to call into Raglan to get fuel, and maybe grab something from the shop, as you do. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video. It's something a bit different to what I normally do, so it's nice to have a bit of a change times. So yep, thank you very much for watching. Remember, don't forget to like and comment on the video, and yeah, until next time, bye bye.